Thank you, everybody. Who here in the crowd's feeling super tonight? Fantastic. You know, I don't know if y'all know this about me, but I actually have a huge ego, and I've always kind of wanted to be super at something in life, and you know, not just good, not just okay, but really super. And so when I was a kid, I really wanted to be a superhero, and my mom would kind of play on this a little bit to kind of get me to do things I wouldn't normally do, like take a nap or clean my room. She was like, if you would just take a nap, you would be big and strong, just like Superman. And so I would, you know, take her word for it. I was like, you're right. And I would try to jump from trees. I would try to punch through walls. And after a couple of years of that, I realized those Kryptonian genes are benign. After a couple hospital visits, my mom changed the story to something a little more realistic. She was like, if you take a nap, you'll be more like Spider-Man, which is kind of possible. We did live next door to a radioactive waste treatment plant, and there were plenty of spiders around. So, you know, the odds were good. But one thing those two heroes had in common was the fact that they both wore glasses. And a lot of heroes actually wore glasses in their civilian disguises, and I really wanted that. I really wanted glasses, and I would beg my mom for glasses, and she would say, oh, Andy, you don't need glasses. You have 20/20 vision. So I went to God, and I said, God, just do something to my vision. Like, I don't know, like a fire, or a bat against the head, something, just to like ruin my vision. And eventually it happened. God answered my prayers, and I am actually nearsighted. And now that I have glasses, I came to realize most superheroes don't need glasses. It's just a disguise. But, you know, I didn't give up my hopes. I continued. I was like, I'm going to do chemistry, not to help people, but so I can become the Incredible Hulk. That was my wish. And it took me another few years to realize that the Hulk is a fictional character, and the Hulk is also a nuclear physicist and not a chemist, so wrong career path, I guess. But, you know, I still wanted to be super at something, and I think I've kind of got it worked out. I recently got a contract to be a supermodel for Victoria's Secret. I'm their first male model. It's kind of weird. At first I had some apprehensions, but I have to say, lace feels really nice. I don't know why you ladies would leave the house without it, but it's good stuff. But, you know, you would think that me having achieved all this, I would be content, I would be happy. But it's not enough. You know, it's like, I'm sitting here and I'm getting compliments from the photographer and from my fellow models, but that's still not enough. I want compliments from everybody. I want everybody to recognize how great I am. I want people to sit and stare at me and go, is that him? And it is me. And that's what I want. Oh, that would be such a good day when that happens, but you know, I have a lot of time on my hands because I'm not eating. And I read scripts from time to time that my agent sends me, and I think I found one that's really going to be the vehicle for me to achieve superstardom. It's a sequel to a pretty popular 80s movie. It's called Soul Man. Do y'all remember that movie? C. Thomas Howell. It's a drama fantasy. It's about a young white man who just graduated from high school and he wants to go to Harvard, but the scholarship he's going for is only for minorities. So he decides he's going to take his friend's father's tanning pills to become black. And that's the drama. The fantasy is that he's able to form a bond with a woman and her son over, what, like an hour and a half? I mean, come on, when does that ever happen? Anyways, I'm going to be in the sequel to that movie, and I'll be playing the white C. Thomas Howell character, and Jaleel White from Family Matters will actually be playing the black me. Similar bone structure, I've heard. So it's coming out next Thanksgiving. It'll be called Soul Man 2: Meeting the Rents, and I hope you guys are out there to see it. That's my time, and I hope you guys have a great night.